Hey guys, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here. We've got to get a little jog or march in place to get started. All right, so the workout today is going to be some isometrics. All right, isometrics are where you don't change the position of your body, but you're going to generate force through the muscles. All right, so quite safe for the muscles, but hard work. All right, so we're probably going to be a little bit shaky tired after this. All right, but you get the cool part is you're generating the force, so you determine the difficulty level, which is pretty awesome. So not even the weight that you're grabbing or resistance level you're using, your push determines that challenge. All right, so we're going to be using a door frame for the workout today. All right, so you need to be by one. You need to be nearby one because we're going to be doing different exercises around that. Try to make sure it's a sturdy one, and if you're worried about it not being sturdy enough, just don't push as hard. All right, so we're going to be using that as a way to get different angles on our body. All right, see some jumping jacks going. All right, so loosen up here. You can't do the full jumping jacks. I oftentimes find myself doing the half jumping jacks so I can talk easier, so I can communicate better. But the half jumping jacks are not half as effective. It's just less compression force in the body. Sometimes if you're landing out here and your knees are going in, it's no good. All right. So we're getting it going. We do want to get warmed up. We do want to get a little bit toasty. That is kind of the idea here. All right, so this workout, we're going to do an exercise. We're going to do 6 reps. Each rep is a 7-second forceful effort. All right, let's go a little tap back, reach up. Tap back, reaching up, right in there. You don't have to go as low as I am, so you may not have the flexibility, to get down in there or the strength to come back out. So just do the level that you need to on those tap backs. All right, sinking in, loosening up there, getting things ready. All right, keep doing tap backs for a second. I'm gonna make sure you have some room around. You're gonna lay on the floor near this. You're gonna be standing near this, and you'd like to be able to get to both sides a little bit on that door frame. So make sure you got a good door, for that. That'll change how easy it is to do. So we're doing 6 reps, 7-second push, 3-second pause. All right, and that's 60 seconds, so it's a minute on an exercise before we switch to the next one. All right, so we're gonna run a few rounds of that, and then we'll take between 2 different exercises, going through those, and then we'll take a rest break, switch the exercises up, okay? Go ahead and kick back, crisscross. So loosen up through there. So the first 2 exercises, keep doing this one while you're going there. First 2 exercises are going to be a doorway push and a doorway pull. All right, so doorway push. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my arm on the other side of the door. I'm gonna step through with the opposite foot, shoulders down, abs tight, and I'm pushing into that door. You're still kicking back, crisscrossing right now. All right, pushing into that door. So I'm gonna do 6 sets on one side, I do my 6 sets on their side, then I'm gonna spin around just because it might be easier for you guys to see so I don't disappear over there. I'm gonna put the same side through just because the doorway is messed up a little bit. If this was a pillar or something like that, if you're in a basement, you could use a pillar to do this workout too. If it was a pillar, I might switch it up to the foot. But this one I gotta do same side, which I don't like as much, but it will be effective. So we're gonna pull towards us, work the upper back. So those are going to be our first few exercises. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. It'll be a lovely time. All right, what do we at? Step the side, step the side, step the side over there, step the side over here. All right, I'm pretty excited about this one because I think we can get into the muscles pretty strongly, in a good, powerful way, low risk, and again, we don't have the option for tons of equipment like we would at the studio right now. You're doing a home workout, so we are limited on that. This, I think, will still get the muscle stimulated, help us to build some muscle, even with a lack of heavy things, around. All right, loosening up. Make sure you push your butt back when you're doing the side step. Otherwise, you're going to be pushing on that knee too much. All right, so butt goes back as your step to the side. All right, a little Frankenstein walk. Do a couple of those, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, so now we're going to do 3 sets of those exercises. A minute press, minute row, minute row. So this first set should take us 12 minutes. Hopefully I can keep track of our rep number as well. All right, maybe I'll keep track in 2 different ways and that may help me out a little bit. All right, time to begin. All right, so first we got doorway push. All right, opposite foot forward, shoulders down, abs are in tight. You're gonna find a lot of core on this one. All right, let's see if I can do these both at the same time so it kind of reminds me when the minute is up. All right, ready? Arm up there, set, and go. Pushing, you got 7 seconds of push. Abs in tight, shoulders down, chest out. So hands should be across the chest. Now rest. So 7 seconds of push. Push, abs tight, push, 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 like you're trying to push the door over, but nothing's moving, nothing's moving. Rest, and push. Shoulders down, chest out, pushing into that door like you're trying to push right through it. Rest, about halfway through this one. Push again. Just a quick little pause in there. Rest. So, as hard as you can. It's as hard as you can. It's a good, strong push. Try to make sure your elbow's going right through the wrist there. It's going, following the hand through. There you go. Last one. All right, other side. And push. All right, good. There's one. Shoulders down, push. Abs in tight. Lean to that front leg and I push off that back leg a little bit. Rest. And push. As hard as you can. Rest. We want to try to get about a 90-degree bend at the elbow. Push. So my elbow is directly out to the side there as I'm doing this push. All right, so it's right in here. So I'm not out here, not way back here, right in here. Push. Rest. And one more. Push. All right, now we're going to the pull. All right, so same foot through and pull. I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer to, and then rest. Because I want to try to get a little bit of bend in there. Pull again. And rest. It feels almost like you're trying to fall away from the door, but you got this back foot here so you don't fall. Squeeze. Pulling back. Push the chest out, shoulders down, and then rest. Pull. Good strong pull. And rest. Two more. Pull. Shoulders down, chest out, pulling it towards you. And rest. And pull. Having your knee right by the door frame is really, really helpful there. And rest. Other side. All right. Pull. Rest. Sink in there a little bit closer. Pull. Shoulders down, chest out, squeezing that back. Really trying to roll that shoulder blade back and rest. Squeezing in that shoulder blade. Down and back. Pull. And rest. So it's almost like my weight is on that front foot. Push. Or pull, I mean. Push with the foot. Squeeze it back, and rest. Two more. All right, pull. And rest. And pull. And rest. Right to the push. Right to the push again, all right? Push. So we had a chance to rest while we were doing the pull. Rest. Take a bigger stance, farther apart. Push. Gives you more leverage for a harder push. Rest. Don't put your hand on the drywall because you might actually punch that in. All right. Push. Rest. And push. Rest. 2 more. Push. Feel the core on that too. 1 more. Shoulders down, chest out. Push in there, pushing off that back foot a bit to create some of that pressure. All right, good. Other side. Push. Oh, sorry, no. Push now. Push. Watch, it's tricking me. And rest. Going a little bit bigger so I can push a little harder. Push. So going bigger and lower gives me a little more leverage. Shoulder down, chest out. Push. Oh, it's good stuff. Push. I didn't tell you to rest. Hopefully you're following along. Push, 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 push. Rest. 2 more. Push. Holding, holding, pushing, pushing, pushing. And rest. Push. And rest. Over to the pull now. Back to pull. Same foot through, so I got left foot, left arm, left foot through. Pull. Squeezing down, squeezing back. Getting a little sweaty here. Rest. We're not moving anywhere, are we? Pull. It almost feels like there's nothing happening. Rest. But we know better. There's something happening. Pull. Pulling, pulling, pulling. Rest. Pull. Shoulders down, chest out. Pushing off that front leg a little bit. And rest. 2 more. Pull. And rest. If you're worried about your door frame, just don't pull as hard as you can. Pull. Pull as hard as you think it can handle. All right, other side. So the pull again, all right? Pull. Pulling back, pulling back. And rest. Woo! Pull. Shoulders down, chest out. Trying to squeeze between those shoulder blades behind you. Squeeze it back in there. Rest. Pull. Pull and hold it, pull and hold. Squeezing it, squeezing it. Squeezing down, squeezing back. Good. Try not to tense your neck up too much here. Shoulders down, chest out. Tense your upper back, your abs, your butt, all that stuff, but not your neck. And rest. 2 more. Pull. Shoulders down, chest out. Hard as you can. As hard as you can is your workout. And 1 more. Squeezing, pulling. All right, good. Back to push. 1 more set. 1 more set. Here we go. Push. And rest. Abs, shoulder down, feeling across here. And rest. Push. Oh, tired. Rest. Push. And rest. 1 more, or sorry, 2 more. 2 more. Push. There we go. Push. All right, rest. Other side. Push. Oh, that arm's good. It's a good workout for doing nothing. And rest. Push. Push, push. And rest. You know, I think I'm going to title this one. I'm going to change the title. Push. I'm just going to change it to Don't Move. Don't move workout. And rest. Oh. Push. Sometimes life is like that. You're pushing real hard, but you don't see anything happen. But but something's happening. We're getting stronger. Push. Yeah. Rest. I'll try to tell you when to rest more often. We got one more. Push. Oh, and the row. Getting over the row now. Left leg, left arm, pull. And rest. Pull. You can come down lower if you want to. And rest. So we kind of got to get a kind of coming across feel. Pull. Chest out, shoulders down. And rest. You can put your other hand on the wall just for some of the balance sake. You might be able to get a little bit harder pull that way. On the other side. Pull. Oh, wait a second. Sorry, no, don't go the other side. Pull, stay same side. And rest. One more. And pull. Wishful thinking. That was wishful thinking. All right, now the other side. All right, pull. Here we go. Shoulder down, chest out, pulling back, and rest. Pull. Keep the shoulder down, chest out, pulling back. Rest. Pull. Shoulder down, chest out. And rest. And pull. Shoulder down, chest out. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And rest. Two more. Pull. Squeeze it down, chest out. And rest. One more. Pull. And rest. All right. Well, give us a minute of rest here. All right, so, so we didn't move anywhere, but we got some exercise in there. All right, so that was basically 1/3 of the workout right there. That was 1/3 of our time. You know, so we're gonna split it up between a few other things. This next one takes a long time too, because we're gonna do two sides. We're gonna work the legs. We did upper body. Now we're gonna work the legs. All right, so I'm gonna show you them really quick because I want you to be able to see them and transition to them fairly quickly and give you a couple pointers on them. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to lay down one leg through the opening here, all right, and get pretty close, so butt pretty close to the wall. Now, if you can't get your leg to stretch like that, come back a little bit farther. So get to wherever you can stretch there, right? And then what we're gonna do is you're going to push 7 seconds into the wall, 3 seconds rest, all right? So we're gonna do one side, then we're gonna switch over to the other side, right up in there, and do that work. And then we're gonna try to do something for the front of the leg. So we're gonna come into the doorway here, all right? One leg down through, the other leg comes up on, all right? Now this is a little bit tight, I got long legs, so hopefully you got a little bit more space for you, but if you're tight in the hip, you're not gonna be able to get very high. So you might be in here, you might have to be back there more, you know, but we'll get what we can. Now what we're gonna try to shoot for on this is we're gonna try to do a push and a little bit up. Because we're gonna try to engage the quad a little bit more. So now ideally, we're gonna go a little bit higher with the foot. Now be careful with the lower back, all right? So you're gonna try to really push down with your hands, keep that lower back straight and push. If you can, tuck your butt all the way up there so you're forced to keep it back straight, but you might be too tight in here. I'm a little bit on the tight side, so I'm gonna do in here with a little bit of lean back, all right? And then push. So I'm using my shoulder blades, my shoulder, my upper back on the wall to help me create some of that force, all right? So I got one side and the other side of that, all right? Interesting, right? All right, so we'll come in here, we'll get our timer ready. Get myself reclined here. Number 6 reps, 6 reps. We're doing 7-second pushes, all right? So I get them synchronized here, ready, set, and push. Oh. Pushing, 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 pushing. and rest. Push. So like I'm pushing my heel into there, like I'm trying to bring my leg back down to the other leg, and rest. Keep your tailbone on the ground. Push. Keep your tailbone on the ground for this. A little arch in the lower back, and rest. Push. Mistake people make is a lot of times they push and they start rocking up. Don't do that. Keep your tailbone down and rest. Push. 2 more. And rest. And push. Last one. And rest. Other side. Right away. Push. All right, right into the push. And rest. Push. It's your workout. Trying to make a dent up there, but don't really make a dent. And rest. Push. And rest. Push it. And rest. All right, work it, push it, push it, push it. Tailbone down, chest out. Get your chest out while you're doing it. That'll help out your lower back posture too. And rest. One more, push. And rest. But switching over to the quad right away here. Push. The chest is out, and then rest. All right, try to get your foot up a little bit. Push. Try to lift up a little bit there too. Get the quad engaged. And rest. Back nice and straight. Push. Chest out, butt out. Get that lower back as straight as you can. And rest. Push. Don't break your door on this one, all right? If you need to tone back your work, go ahead and do that. Push. This is a pretty strong doorway, so I'm not very limited. I'm pretty strong. And rest. Push, last one. On this side. And rest. Switch legs. Bring the other one up. And push. And rest. Hope you're wearing some non-marking shoes. And push. And rest. And push. You better have shoes on because you probably noticed during the push and pull you needed to. Push, 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 and rest. So think about pushing that heel into the wall, and then you're trying to slide your foot up the wall. You almost imagine your foot sliding up the wall. That's going to get the quad a little extra. And rest. Stick your chest out, push down with the hands. Push to that leg, push that leg. And rest. One more. Push. Good. Back to hamstring. Lay down, leg up, and push. If you miss a rep here or there, it's okay. It takes a moment to get there. Rest. And push. And rest. Hopefully you don't have too slidey of floors. And push. So you're sending yourself flying back. I guess you could try to grab a hold of the door frame if that's happening to you. But you gotta be able to use a certain amount of flexibility to do that. Push. Rest. 2 more. Push. Try to get it. Make some results happen. And rest. And shape and tone my legs. Push. Other side. Up over, pretty quick, and push. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Again, if you miss a rep here or there, I get it. It's a hard transition. And then rest. Push. And rest. Remember, if you can't get as close, that's okay. Just, you can be back here and still pushing. And push. And rest. Let's go a little closer. Make it a little more fun. Push. 7 seconds. And rest. You should have a good idea how long 7 seconds is. But now push. And rest. Last one, push. All right, switch it around, leg through, foot up, and push. And rest. That was a tough transition there too. Push. Back straight. Rest. Push. Fire it up, fire it up. Feel solid, strong. And rest. Push. Rest. Push. Get nice and tall, keep that back straight. And rest. And one more. Push. Oh, rest. Other side. Right into push. And rest. Push. And rest. Remember my upper back is digging in pretty good. I feel that. Push. If that's rough on you, put a pillow back there. And rest. Push. And rest. Keep that back straight. Think about sticking your tailbone into the ground. Push. Stick that tailbone into the ground. Try to lift that foot a little bit so it flexes the quad. It's not actually lifting, but you're imagining. And rest. One more. Push. Big one, come on. And rest. All right, one more set to the hamstring and push. And rest. I'm gonna try a little hold here, see if I can get a little extra. Push. That's fun. And rest. I don't fly away from the wall as much. Keep that tailbone down and push. And rest. Whew. Push. Come on, come on. As hard as you can each time. And rest. Push. And rest. One more. Push. My face is moving all around. All right. Switch. Other leg up there and go. Push. And rest. Push. Now, hopefully, as you're doing this, maybe by the third set, you've actually gotten more flexible. And rest. Push. And rest. Push. And rest. Two more. Push. Pushing that heel into the door, like you're trying to bring it down to the other leg. Stick your tailbone out like you're trying to stick it into the ground here too. Push. If you miss a rest break, that's all right. And rest. All right, moving over to the quad. Flip it in there, foot up and push. And rest. Push. And rest. Push. Keep that chest out. It's easy for me to remind you of things because that's things I have to remind myself of. And push. Keep the chest out, Jeremy. Shoulders back. 2 more. Yeah, push. 2 more on this. This is it. Second to last one. All right, rest. 1 more on this leg. Push. Come on. Come on, rest. Other leg. Bring it up. And push. Rest. Push. And rest. Push. Hard as you can. Or as hard as you think your door frame will allow. Rest. Push. Rest. Push. Back straight. And rest. 1 more. Push. And rest. Oh. All right. Whew. That was easy. So we did not move anywhere, but we got a good workout still. All right. So the next bit of work. So that is, we're 2/3 of the way done. But next up, we're going to do things that aren't one-sided. So we just did something that was just one side, then the other side. Now we get to use both sides at the same time. So we'll get through a few more exercises here. So we'll actually double leg exercises with only 1/3 of the time left. So what we're going to do is, we've got the door frame here. We've got the doorway pull down. You're going to grab up, fairly high. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and you're pulling down. Pulling down. Right in there. If you can't grab a hold of it very well, a flat hand pulling down will still get something going, right? So you're pulling down, you're gonna feel the armpits, the abs, the triceps, those areas we're gonna be hitting pretty good. Make sure we're not scrunching to do that. Good posture. All right, so doorway pull down. The other exercise is gonna be the T-squeeze. All right, so we'll be up in here, shoulders down, and we're gonna be leaning back. So we got a little split stance, leaning back into the door, and then squeezing the shoulders back in there. 7 seconds of that one. All right, so we got 7 seconds each, 6 reps of pull down, 7 seconds each, six reps of T-squeeze, and then we do 3 sets of that. All right, so this one should go by a little quicker. All right, we'll see. All right, so get your doorway pull down ready. On your mark, get set, split stance, and go. Oopsies. There we go. All right, pulling down, abs tight. And rest. And go. Pull down, pulling down. And rest. Pull down. And rest. Pull down. Arms fairly straight. And rest. About head height there. Pull down. And rest. And pull down. And rest. All right, go into T-squeeze. And squeeze back. Shoulders down, chest out, squeeze back. And rest. I'll leave my arms up, but you probably could put them down. Squeeze back. And rest. So it's like this front foot is pushing you through that door. Push. but your arms are trying to pull you back into the room. Rest. Push. And rest. 2 more. Push, shoulders down, chest out. Working between those shoulder blades all around the upper back. And rest. Upper back's a big deal for summertime. All right, squeeze back, but it's also a big deal for any time. Good posture is made in the upper back. And rest. All right, back to pull down. Ready, pull down. And I'll switch feet here. Push. Pull down, pull down, pull down as hard as you can. And rest. Woo. Pull down. Fun, fun, fun by the ton, ton, ton. And rest. Pull down. And rest. Pull down. And rest. Good ab stuff going on there. I think we got 2 more. Pull down. Good arms, good shoulders. And rest. Make sure it's not coming up into your neck. It should not be. Pull down. Shoulders down, chest out, abs pulled in. And rest. Switching over to T-squeeze. All right, T-squeeze, here we go. Pull. Shoulders down, chest out. And rest. This one will go by quicker, it'll be nice. Pull. Since there aren't 2 sides, we can get both sides at the same time. And rest. Pull. Trying to pull yourself into the room. Rest with the arms, but push yourself out of the room with the leg. Shoulders down, chest out. And rest. 2 more. Pull. Open up, squeeze, chest out. 1 more. Squeeze. And pull down again. Ready? Pull down. Oh boy, and rest. We're not going anywhere, but I feel something. Pull down. Rest. Pull down. We can work really hard with a low risk of injury on these. And rest. Pull down. And rest. 2 more. Last 2, come on. Rest. 1 more. Pull down. Rest. All right, T-squeeze. Squeeze it. And rest. Try to make sure I get about the same amount of arm on each side there. Pull back. Should have mentioned this earlier, but if you can't get a full reach out, you could try a T. Hold back. And rest. Down and back, down and back. Emphasize the down. Relax the jaw. Relax. Jaw doesn't need to be part of it. Squeeze down and back. If your jaw gets involved a lot, usually it means your neck's involved a lot. And rest. Last one. And rest. Oh, nice. All right, so our last set here, all right? We're gonna do an outside leg raise. You're gonna stand about middle of the door, all right? And you're gonna be pushing the outside of the foot here, this one's off the ground, into the door casing, all right? So keep the hips forward as you do that, and we're gonna push out to the side. So it's not moving, Now, for this one, what we're gonna do is, you're gonna do one side, 6 seconds, or sorry, 7 seconds, and then we do the other side, 7 seconds, all right? And so we're getting 6 total, so 3 on each side. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand wide in the door, so about the width of the door, and we're gonna squeeze in, all right? So now I'm trying to pull my feet towards each other on this one. So abs in tight, pulling the feet towards each other, the glutes are gonna fire up, the groin's gonna fire up, abs can be a part of that. It's good work there, right? So really great stuff for our hips and legs here, all right? So all training on this one, both sides on this one, all right? Should still be pretty quick, just like that last set, fire by a lot quicker than the first 2 sets there. All right, 7 seconds of hard work. Ready? So stand right about in the middle of the door, you know, with the foot. So you're in here, because if you're out here and you push, you may not be able to actually have your balance. It may be more difficult to balance. So you want to try to be in here where you've got some balance, because out here, it can be hard. Sorry. So right in here, you can even use a little bit of help for balance on the hands. All right, ready? Foot set, and go. Pushing out, hips forward, abs in tight, pushing that heel into the door frame. All right, rest, switch feet, push out. And you really don't have to worry about when to start, just switch feet and start. All right, pushing, all right, switch. It's only 3 seconds, so by the time you switch, it's already time. Pushing, 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 pushing. Switch. Going. Pushing out against that door frame. Glutes are firing up. Switch. Pushing out. Last one on this side. All right, back to the middle here. Push. Keep nice and straight and tall. All right, good. Wide. All right, squeeze in. Squeezing in, abs in tight. Now make sure your knees don't buckle in. Be strong in those knees, and rest. All right, so we don't want to be compromising there. Squeeze in. We also don't want our ankles tipping in. All right, so strong in the ankles there. And rest. Nice. Squeeze in. Oh, something's going on. And rest. All right, pull in. Push the hips forward while you're doing that. Abs pulled in and rest. So you got good posture. Pull in. You'll be tempted to want to tip forward. Don't do that. Push the hips forward and squeeze in. And then rest. One more. Pull in. And rest. All right, back to the sides here. Ready? Foot up, go. Pushing out. Outside of the hips now. Switch. Pushing out, pushing out. Switch. You can experiment a little bit with foot position, but near that middle of there will be good. Switch. Switch. Golly. Switch. Oh, we will be strong for this. We will be strong for this. All right, good. Out and squeezing in. All right, pulling in. Abs in tight, squeezing those legs in. And rest. Whoa. And pull in. Abs pulled in, squeeze in, and rest. Hopefully you're getting a little bit tired. All right, pull in. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. As hard as you can, and rest. Squeeze in. Rest. Squeeze. Abs tight, glutes tight. Bringing those feet together, almost like you're trying to imagine like you're bringing those feet together. And rest. Squeeze. That was easy. And rest. All right, squeezing out now. Back to it. Go. Going wide, abs in tight, squeezing out there. Switch. There we go, there we go. Both are going the same the whole time there. All right, switch. Like when you're pushing on this one has to flex in order to keep you standing up. Switch. Oh. You don't have to hit it as hard as I just did. Switch. Try to stay upright. Switch. Boy, switch. You're gonna be lonely if you're not tired too. Oh, sorry. Squeezing out. Going out, squeezing in. Here we go. Squeeze in. And rest. Squeeze in. And rest. Squeeze in. Oh, come on, come on. And rest. Squeeze in. And rest. Oh. Squeeze in. And rest. Last one, squeeze in. Last one of the workout. Workout's over after this one, come on. Protect the knees, protect the ankles, and rest. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now, I'm convinced in many ways that hip strength, things like that, are the key to decreasing lower back and knee issues. So some of that kind of work that we're doing here, really beneficial for that too, but also should provide some benefits of leanness in there. So we definitely work some areas and in ways that we can't normally work them. So when we do the isometric, really flexing and working, we get to work them pretty good in a different way. All right, so we're gonna stretch here. It's time to get our stretch in. All right, so let's go down to the floor. Pull your knee in towards you. So let me get my little timer ready for our stretch. All right, pull the knee in and we got it going. All right, so different kind of work there, all right? So I work to exhaustion in some of those muscles. I'm not super sweaty right now. All right, so some days are sweaty, some days aren't. All right, and just because you're sweaty doesn't mean you did better than a day when you're not sweaty. They're causing different things in the body. They're going for different benefits. All right, and if you, I'm gonna switch sides. Oh, this one, what I'm hoping the benefit that you see out of this one, you won't see it right now, you know, but extra strength, stability, and tone, like tone and taut in the muscles, you know, there. Because we can go harder on this than we might be able to do in some other workouts. The benefit of this is I'm hoping you don't get too sore from this either. All right, cross the ankle over the knee. All right, reach through, grab that bottom leg and pull it towards you. There shouldn't be nearly as much soreness, you know, from this because there's not as much motion involved. So sometimes that motion causes some of that tearing and, you know, micro tears in the muscle, which is part of the building process. But with that lack of motion, there's not quite as much of that trauma, but there's a lot of effort, a lot of effort. Hopefully you noticed that. All right, other side. And I got some pretty decent core exercise too. All right, so that pull down, the one arm press, you know, all those things, racing the core while you're doing everything. Pull that towards you, get that stretch in the hip. Oh, yes. Ooh, doggy. All right, so we'll come on up. Step into the door frame here. Abs in tight. Point that elbow up in the air. Oh, yes. So keep the abs tight. Elbow up, get a stretch on the tricep a little bit there. We didn't directly work the tricep, but we didn't not work the tricep either. We indirectly worked it on a couple exercises there. Point that elbow up. So the one arm press and the pull down particularly had some tricep, but even the row, the pull back, you know, had a tricep component to it too. Oh yes. Keeping mobility is a big deal. It is helpful. It is a helpful thing. All right. So now this one, chest out, butt out. Imagine there's a dial at your hips. You're turning that dial to tip into the hamstring stretch. I hope the hamstring stretch is a little bit better than it normally is because we got that little work up here too. All right, so tipping in there, chest is out, tipping in. Put some effort into that stretch. Try to get some discomfort in that stretch. Try to face that foot that's in front of you. So turn your hips so you face that one. You'll get a little more stretch out of that too. I put that foot out. So instead of turning away, where my hips turn away, turn your hips to face that. Chest out, butt out. Oh yeah. Very nice. Remember that dial the hips. Turn that dial to tip into it more. The idea is we don't want to bend the lower back to get there. All right, so this lower back, we're trying to stay straight, stick the chest out. All right, hip flexor stretch, reaching back, pressing that leg back behind, stretching the front of the back leg. All right, reaching in through there. This is like an anti-sitting exercise right here. All right, so it's almost reversing that position our body's typically in. Also good for posing. Yeah, it is. If anybody should know about posing, it's this guy. All right, other side. Push that hip forward, press that heel back, flex that glute a little bit. Sometimes that helps out to lengthen the front there. Abs pulled in a little bit. Always a great opportunity to work on abs. All right, we got a door frame here. Just grab a hold there. Point that knee down. Push the hips forward. Whoo-wee. Oh, that was tricky. That was tricky. Good tricky. It was a good tricky. I'm hoping we actually gain some flexibility from that too. That is another hope that I have. And I think that's possible for us. Especially if you've noticed when you're doing the hamstring, you weren't able to get in there very well. You know, your butt had to be fairly far away from the wall, you know, in order to be able to get your leg up on there. You'll probably get some benefit on the stretch side. And usually the more flexible we are, the less prone to injury we are. So that's nice. We've got that going for us. All right. Let's do the calf stretch. We got a little doorway here. We can just press one foot back behind, drop that heel in, hands up on the door frame there. Lean into that. Whoo, boy. Oh. Bend that front knee to get a stronger stretch of that back leg. If your heel's all the way on the ground, see if you can bend that front leg more so you can't quite get all the way on the ground. All right, switch sides. Press that heel down. Shift into it there. You put a good strong push on that because our calf can handle it. Our calf can handle quite a bit. When you push off on that thing, a lot of times it has to generate about 9 times. So we're pushing off or jumping or jogging or, you know, maybe not 9 times for walking, but I guess 9 times our body weight. It has to be able to pull. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Let's do a double-sided chest because we've got our door frame right here. All right, shoulders down, chest out, and come into that. All right, so hands are near head level, maybe down a little bit, and that should bring the elbows right around shoulder level or a tiny bit below. Shoulders down, chest out. Oh, see? And we got both at the same time, so we're good to go. All right. I hope that was an interesting workout for you. I hope you felt some good effort in there. My body feels tired but good, and so hopefully yours is in that same kind of spot as well. So you guys run along now, have fun, be safe. God bless. God, thank you for the opportunity that we have to work and move our bodies. Help us to appreciate the gift that you have given us, the gift of this body, the gift of today, and help us not to waste it, with negative thinking or negative actions. Help us to focus in on the positive and think more on what we can do and not on what is unavailable to us at the moment. Help us to have positive, proactive thoughts and to get after the other parts of our day and our life as well. In your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. All right. See ya.